Jeez.
R.I.P. Littles, the general.
R.I.P. Littles. So we are Buck. It's the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most toast Friday, Ricky Dred, aka Media Rick, aka Salate, aka what else do we got here today? Voice of the City? What that today? No. AKA Let My Nuts Hang.
All right, with that one. Okay.
We back. And to the right of me.
It's me, PK Hercs, as always, aka Smokey the Bear. You haven't heard that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Paul Bunyan, Smokey the Bear. Usual suspects, Big Yourself Up, Sports Smokers Collective. I want to shout out my boy Dude, the Parkdale Dude, which is Earth Strong today or yesterday. So, you know what I'm saying? Big up yourself. Enjoy life. Stop being such a downer. But anyways,
Big up, dude.
Happy birthday on your, dude. It's all love. But then, Sports Smokers Collective, Beast Mode. We love hip hop, the whole conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Clear Star Studios, Guttzy Guttz, Savy Sav, Empress, Man Like Raheel was here. Is that it? Raheel was here?
Yes, sir.
So big up all of the people, them, and Friday, of course, and Gucci, gang. Free People Association. Carpio Strength and Condition, because I'm back in the gym, so I'm feeling happy. I'm happy about that. Big up yourself, Toronto. Stay safe. And please, let's try to get this gun violence down, man.
Facto. Savy Sav.
Yo.
What you saying, yo?
Here.
Shoutouts.
I was going to say, House is giving hers, carries candies.
Bring your mic down.
The team, of course. Shout out my Coco because he's not here. And I don't have much to say. I'm so tired. I'm really tired this week. Short weeks are not good weeks at work. They're not good weeks.
Top of the mic.
I'm talking into the top of the mic, Freddie.
You're not. Bring it down so you're talking to the top. I can hear the difference.
I'm
Trust
good.
me.
It's okay. I have nothing else to say. Can I have the scissors, please?
Scissors?
Yeah.
Gucci.
Gang.
In the building.
Gang.
You got
have
your
a
mic
whole
right
mic.
over there. You got a mic.
Oh, man got his own mic.
Yeah, I'm just up in the building. I'm happy to be here. Shout out to everybody that's watching and supporting. The team is going up. You know what I mean? I'm just happy just to see what I have to see, and I'm just happy to be a part of this journey. And we got more content for you guys, so you done know. Gucci gang, we love hip hop. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, man. Episode 189. It was a quick little 1 week break. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Mandem had to reassess and reprocess and shit like that. I'll tell you, I was telling Sad before we left, I was starting to get really sick of fucking hip hop for a second, yo. It was actually starting to be where I'm hearing every tune and I'm like, this is trash. But it's really not trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm just for a second, I was just this is too much. My brain was overloaded with music and Mandem and it was this
Pause.
Pause. But yeah, it was getting out of hand. So I was just you know what? Let's step back a little bit.
Yo, but how many times I have to tell you, man, you have to log out, bro. You have to unplug, man. You have to spend time for Friday, You have to give Friday a time to breathe,
Facts. But yeah, it was definitely beneficial. Got to go down to MTL, go see what go on over there in the homeland.
Mount Rip?
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's good to be back though. I started missing it after a while. I started seeing the different content popping up. You know what I'm saying? Everyday struggle, all the different things that I'm watching on the regular. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? And caught a little extra motivation. You could maybe, I don't know if you want to talk about that later.
We don't have to say nothing. We have our own time frame.
Hey.
We have our own time frame, you know?
Yeah. For the people who know, they know. You know what I'm saying? They'll check on the page. They know. You know what I'm saying? Watch Gucci's face.
What's understood don't need to be explained. Isn't that the same?
Them ways. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a quick set of shout outs to the people who are at work listening to us in their cubicle, the cubicle gang.
They're back, yo.
You know what I'm saying? For now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It feels like another lockdown is coming on, coming back just now. So for now, all the people who are back at their desk doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Who else? The people who are listening on SoundCloud.
All listening platforms.
All the listening platforms, Spotify, iTunes. Make sure to subscribe on the iTunes and rate the podcast. Like they got little star ratings and all that type of shit.
Oh, like when you make a call on WhatsApp and they ask you want to rate the call. Same idea. Rate the podcast.
Yeah. It helps with the algorithms and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So help out and leave your comments underneath the audios itself too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and big up the members.
Yes.
Big
YouTube.
up the members. You know,
all the subs out there, all the people who even like for the days that there was like a hiatus and there was no new episode, that were tuning into the flashbacks. We did a smiley flashback.
Really?
Yeah.
Certain people watched.
What's his name? Why can't I remember his name? I'm drawing a blank.
That was my nod to his answer to Friday about the baddies.
Really? Why can't I remember the goddamn name? Kilo, Moula first. All type of flashbacks. I was just like digging in the vault. I was like,
yo, Moula first. I forgot the type of heritage this guy has behind him. I forgot his musical heritage, lineage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now, on top of that, I could see why the man says, yo, you can't face me.
Yo, fam, have you been going, like, I've gone through his stories lately. Have you gone through his stories? Anybody?
I haven't been on Instagram.
I have one, two times when I was out.
This nigga has a lot of people responding to, or like sending him stories. You think you could face me?
Bam, bam, bam.
You think you could face me, nigga? I'm feisty. I'm the next Jay-Z.
Think you can face me?
I don't blame you, buddy. I never mean to.
I'm the next Jay-Z.
No, I'm gonna ask you to bring some. Think you gonna face me?
Go back more. A little bit more. Now say this. You think you can face me?
You say you can face me?
That's all I'm saying.
I'm two-faced. I'm the next Jay-Z.
There's a man stepping on a bug, like squashing this bug, and he's looking out at the bug. You think you could face me? I was like, yo, what is going on?
Yo, shit goes viral, bro.
The man's at the dentist. Yeah. You think you could face me? The dentist is like, what? Sorry, I just asking if they think they could face me. I was like, what is going on right now?
Don't kill me right now.
So big up the Moula for that,
Yes.
yo. There's a bunch of things that I feel that we've got on the list here. But what do y'all want to talk about? Like, y'all want me to run down this list of things that we got? Maybe we could pick one first.
Yeah.
So okay, I got Tory Lanez comes out and starts sending DMs. I got a new little segment I got here. What's on 6 Views? So I don't know, maybe we could pull up the 6 Views, or shout out 6 Views, shout out to Empress, you know what I'm saying? And check to see the different news stories and see what we might want to talk about through one of those news stories. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo Police, 57 Buffalo Police resign.
This is remember this happened. Okay, so there was talk of this earlier out in the beginning of the COVID.
This is the one.
I'm assuming this is the same because
No, but I mean, this is the topic. We're going with this one.
Sorry.
So no, not like that. But I was like, because you started,
No,
so I was like,
yeah.
that's good. We'll go with that because then you can tell me
Yeah,
the
we know that.
backstory.
So what are you talking about?
No, there was the because you said they resigned, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there was a story back where the same thing happened beginning of the riots where they said they resigned.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying the first they said it was the police force.
Yeah.
It's not the whole force. It was like the officers that were doing like the riot and stuff like that. So I think this is the same a continuation to that story. I'm not 100% sure. But
Well,
that's what I think it is. The same type of unit of police officers
This is in
Resigned.
response to
That
my
old
boy.
man being shoved.
No. This is in response to the guy who died. It happened close to around the time. Oh, this is of the shoving incident.
Yeah, the old man.
Wait, what?
The old man was trying to...
Guys, the backstory. What happened?
Okay,
now?
so back now in the beginning of the riots or whatever, when there
Yeah.
was riots going on, there was an old man trying to return a helmet to some riot officers.
Oh, yes.
And the riot officer
Yeah.
basically just shoved the
him.
man.
Yeah.
He fell back. He cracked his head on the skull.
Man was bleeding out his
and he was
ear.
bleeding out the side of his ear and shit. And then the one cop was like he wanted to help him, and then other cops were like pushing him off, like, "Yo, go on, cut,
Yeah.
leave the man." But he's like, "Yo, he's bleeding." Like, so if that's the same incident, yeah, that's the same. Maybe this is okay. So originally, the same Buffalo riot, the same riot police said they were resigning. The unit was resigning. So
Right.
it might have been that unit resigned and they replaced new officers. And now this, I'm saying, guessing, maybe a second wave of officers. I don't want to use the word second wave, but
Sorry.
second battalion of
Yeah.
officers that might also say, you know what? No, this is
We
whack.
ought this.
And we're going to retire. We're going to, resign from this also. But they're not resigning from their full police duties. I
Well, I
it's
pulled up the
just
wrong story.
that.
Because I'm thinking about the police who resigned because of the black man who they put in what they call a spit bag.
Oh, yeah. And
What the fuck? Excuse my language.
So basically, a spit bag is basically like a mesh bag that they put over their heads so they can't spit on officers when
Yeah.
they're being detained.
And he died. Did you hear about that?
I heard something briefly. I seen a video where the guy was like on there. It was like the video. If it's the right clip, I'm reminiscing. It was kind of similar to almost like a Rodney King, the way they were around him.
Yeah,
And he had
yeah.
it- I don't know if he had it on or they're trying to put it on. He was flailing about. I don't know what happened, but it's crazy to hear that the man passed.
He died, dog.
They
let me
be
see.
killing. They be killing black people left, right, and center in the States. So.
Let me see this Buffalo man.
And it's Buffalo too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Buffalo's just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
I was just about to say, that's real close to your border, guys.
It's right down the road.
Your boy, what, Yananaki? Oh, no, sorry.
That's right.
Saf thinks she used to live in Montreal too.
The way she
I
said
was
your
like, I don't
border, I'm
go.
like, hold on, you're not in Toronto right now?
I was like, I don't go that way.
Let me see. Man suffocated. Let me search that up here. Cause I don't know why I can't. Okay, here we go. Man suffocated. You see how Google is?
Yeah, by police.
As soon as I put man suffocated, Rochester. My bad.
New York.
Same New York.
Nah, Rochester and
Oh.
Buffalo, two different things.
Yes.
Man. They'll let you know it's two different things.
Facts.
I was just, I know, I was like, isn't it like in close proximity to each other?
Probably, but they'll still, Buffalo,
No problem. I don't want no trouble, guys. Don't come for me. Heads up.
straight.
Shout out to Rochester. So okay, how Daniel Prude suffocated as Rochester police restrained him. My fucking glasses are fogging up here. Okay, let's see here.
Because you're sweating like a flipping pig. I don't know how you're sweating. I'm wearing a t-shirt.
I know, right? A black man died of asphyxiation earlier this year after Rochester police officers trying to take him into protective custody pinned him down to the ground while restraining him. The incident occurred in March, 2 months before George Floyd's very similar death in Minneapolis touched off nationwide protest. Yet it didn't become public until now. The curtain was lifted of the death of the 41-year-old Daniel T. Prude at a late morning news conference Wednesday, which Prude's family and local activists called the death a murder and demanded that the officers involved be fired and charged with this homicide. This is the picture of the thing here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it looks similar to Rodney King. The only thing is they weren't busting his ass.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But nonetheless, the man passed. That sucks.
Yeah, the long and short is the man, they were trying to detain him. They put a bag over his head so he wouldn't, I guess, spit on them or whatever.
Yeah.
And the man ended up dying.
But that's not the first. So not too long ago, a man in police custody, same thing happened. But he was strapped to a chair. I think he was in a jail, and he ended up dying because of the spit bag thing too. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna curse. What the fuck is a spit bag?
So basically, the spit bag is basically it's a mesh. It's supposed to be breathable. It's like a full face surgical mask. Like they put over your whole head.
Okay.
Like it goes like a hood. They
It's like
put
armor, like, you know, the armor?
Mm-hmm.
That mesh something that you want to put on. That's what it looks like.
yeah,
That's what it reminds me of.
over your head,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know if it has a bag around it or
Why am
not.
I not looking
but
it up? Yeah.
it's nothing nice.
These backwards are not good. Sorry.
Wait, sis, you got a bad backward.
Look at it.
Yeah, that's not good. The stock. It's the stock. The stock
Turn
is
into a
the
Halloween
problem.
mask.
Sure.
I'm gonna look up spit bag
I
here.
oh, there it was. There it is, right there. It's like a plastic. It's like a
God dang. Look at this shit.
right? Exactly.
Sorry, Sam.
That's okay. I was like, oh my God, what's it look like?
Here, let me turn this around so you can see this. Look at this shit. That's what a spit bag looks like.
It's a plastic bag.
No, it's not. But it's not though. It's like you know, it's like
There are fine holes in there. Is
yeah,
that
it's
what
like
it
a
is?
silk screen bag.
So why the man dead then?
Because
there's there.
probably because you know what happened. They're pinning him down. He can't breathe. Probably he's under God knows what. If he's high or whatever, under God forbid. I'm not giving them an excuse.
Yeah.
They could have when they're whooping him down, trying to restrain him. They could have crushed his lung. They could have did anything. Could have collapsed the lung. Anything could have happened. Then they put that mask on.
Yeah.
Breathing problem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if they're extra feisty, they want him to wear a mask.
Sounds like
under
murder.
there. You understand? Put a mask on, then put the spit thing on his face. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who knows? All I know is that spit thing isn't nice, and whoever invented it, it's not supposed. That wasn't made for
That
humans.
sounds barbaric, yo.
Sounds like murder.
Well, they be getting
Back
away
up.
with it lately.
Yeah. It's
That's
actually
just
getting out of hand.
that's what it is. Like, and as much as it happens every day, it's actually happening every single day.
They're getting away with it, man.
Yeah.
Bold face.
And I'm like, it just sounds like murder every day, every single day. It just gets worse and worse, and it just sounds like murder.
And this is justified.
Yeah.
They give an excuse.
Well, I remember seeing something on the news and they had the mayor.
I really have to cut you. Do you remember when the excuse was the man? He was known to police. Do you remember when that was the only
Yeah.
excuse? There was nothing else. He was just known to police.
That was like supposed to be our problem.
Yeah. Oh, he was known to police. That's why that happened.
Yeah.
What?
So yeah, we had to kill him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you guys know. Come on, he was known to police. Come on, guys. Guys. You know what I'm saying?
Like now they say it and it's like, oh, okay, so they were known to police, but then what else
The
happened?
way
So
that
that's what
they-
people are waiting for. But back before, it was literally just he was known to police, guys. It's bound to happen.
The way that they're dealing with black colored people or black, brown, whatever.
Or people of color.
People of color. They're dealing with us like if we're insurgents. Because that's how they got away with all of the
Iran,
killing they
yep.
were doing in Afghanistan
Mhm.
Back
and
up.
all
And
this
Iran
stuff.
and all of that
and
stuff.
Iran and all
Yeah.
these other foreign countries.
Mhm.
Like, yep. Insurgents.
Yeah.
That's
Like we ain't
Cat
supposed to be
Williams-
here.
Cat
Right?
Williams said it best. You know, they used the word that niggas can't readily identify and called them a bunch of insurgents because they were actually
What the
humans.
fuck's what's an insurgent? What?
We don't know not that one damn insurgent. What is that?
Yeah.
Exactly. But
I
now
still
they're-
don't know what an
but now
insurgent
they're
is.
treating us
It's
like that.
it's basically an immigrant,
But
Yeah.
like an immigrant that's not supposed to be here type
just
of
a
thing.
like a foreigner. That's what an insurgent is, an intruder, if you want to call them that. And remember, you went in and intruded in their country.
You invaded someone else's land too,
Yeah.
and they have the nerve to call them insurgents. But that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
But that's how they're treating right now. It's open season on black folk, people of color. It's blatant. You see it every day. There's a new incident of something, or something is being unearthed that happened prior to or this. Yo, so watch. Hold on. We're in what, September now?
Yep.
Wait. They're saying October is going to be the worst month in the U.S. because it's close to election. October and early
November,
November.
the kickoff.
They're saying it's going
on
to be
and
some
popping now.
crazy shit. So, people, be extra vigilant. Be extra safe.
And make sure you rewatch The Simpsons.
Watch. Take that in, sure. Also, watch Futurama.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
For anything you need to know about what's coming up.
At the end of the day, be safe. Know your surroundings.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Be aware of your children's surroundings. Watch who's watching your children. And pay attention to your surroundings. Know their exits and stuff like that.
Shoot, Gutt's not even here, so I can ask him if the Pitney them go back at school.
Yeah.
That's a story, yeah. I don't know if I think Toronto's going back on the 15th.
Next week, yeah.
They're going back
Next
to 15th
week.
because it was Labor Day that passed on Monday.
Yeah. So Peel region started
this week.
They started
Yeah, there's some are already back.
They started some of that. Okay, so the high school students started today.
Yeah.
But the elementary school kids don't start until like next week. They're doing like online school or something like that. When they explained to me how like the whole schooling was going for their kids, I was like, they're like 1 day on, 1 day off, 2 days in school. Then you go home after school at 11 o'clock, and then you're on the computer with the teacher virtually online.
Staggered schedule.
But this is my question. So who's watching these kids when they're at home? Because where are their parents? Their parents most of them are gone back at work. No, parents are supposed to go back to work. Most people, well, I don't know.
Well, because it's optional,
it's
no?
phase 3, right?
Yeah, a lot of it's optional now.
Still, you're going, so you were saying it was staggered, right? Mm-hmm. So if you opted to say, my youth's gonna go back to school, so they're not. What's the
not
full
the high
schedule?
school kids? Not the high school kids. Let's just think about the kids that are in elementary school.
Okay.
Yeah, what's their schedule?
So my coworker, she said that her son is going to school next week, Wednesday and Thursday. He's home the rest of
Monday,
the week.
Tuesday, and Friday.
But then the following week, he's in school every day. It's her daughter that started high school. Her schedule is staggered. So she'll be in school like this week. She'll be in school Tuesday, Thursday. And then next week she'll be at school for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or something. But they're just trying to spread out how many kids are in school at a time. So
you know what's going to happen, right?
Of course.
This is what's going to happen. We're going to go back to 1987, 88, 89, early 90s when you're a 13-year-old and you're taking care of your 2 and 3-year-old sister while your mom is at work or your dad is at work after school. Mm-hmm. So you're the person who's in charge. You go pick up your sister because now their schedule is staggered enough so they can work it out like, you guys are bucking each other. You pick him up, then boom, I'll be home at this time. So you take care, there's food in the kitchen or whatever. Heat up the food. Don't touch the stove because that was the number one rule back in the day.
Don't touch the stove.
Touch the stove.
Don't turn on the stove and don't open the door.
And don't open the door to nobody. Okay?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Don't even go look at
answer
the phone. And then that
that
answer
one.
The phone.
Don't answer the phone was a big one.
Don't unlock the door and don't go near the stove. Don't put it on. Don't touch it. Don't look at it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. With those, that's the old school rules. What are they doing now? What's the new school rules?
Give me your cell phone and you go about your business.
You can't go on the ground while mom is not home. He can't go swerving on the ground.
No TikTok between the hours of
9 and 4. Like what?
But the virtual school. I don't like. You see, like I thought it was bad when we were in high school. They took away sports, right? Like it's cuts. I remember the only sport we had in my high school at one time was basketball. Track was gone. Any other sport other than basketball was gone. You want to go swimming? Okay, during gym class. No swimming, no whatever. Track and field, anything, all of that other shit was done.
Yeah.
It was just basketball, right? And then after a while, they're like, shit, we can't even afford to send a basketball team to go play this year because of all the cuts. And then teachers, they are doing their strikes and stuff, their work to rule.
Yeah.
It wasn't called work to rule, but it was different. But the teachers figured it out. Yeah, fuck these students. They fucking us. We're going to fuck them. So basically, trickle down effect. Now, fast forward, all the parents and all the teachers that were striking is my generation, our generation who went through it when they seen what they did originally.
It's your karma, guys. You guys fucked up the teachers. The teachers say, yeah, take it back. No.
And now the students from back in the day who are now parents and shit went to high school and realized, and some of them are teachers. They're like, no. When I was in high school, they did all this fuckery. And now look what they're trying. That's why there was that big ass strike. And then all of a sudden we have pandemic and certain thing. And now protests lock off in certain place and certain thing that did it. And now all of a sudden teachers union and them thing, they make agreement and not trust them thing,
Did y'all see any of them pictures of like the other schools? Like I think it was Alberta and
they had like the big social distancing.
No. Kids. They're showing like day one of school and the hallways were just rampacked.
I think I seen something like that where they're outside. I seen something
like that. Whoa, that looks like a COVID party right now. Holy!
Yeah, I seen a thing. There must have been like 500 students like jammed up front of the school, like on the front lawn.
That's just it. They're gonna have to write. That's why I was like, okay, I kind of understand what they're doing with this whole like, okay, you need to have like this staggered schedule until you rectify the situation. The only the only students that can't do that, can't be in school with each other all day, every day, are really going to be the high school kids. Like, you can't be in school with each other all day.
And then what about the children that are in school that are like in wheelchairs and stuff like that?
So that's the thing. So they actually diminish
never even thought about them for real.
You didn't?
Oh
well,
it's just
you know
now
what?
popping in. You're just now.
You know what it is?
My mind.
My friend her son is autistic. That's
Even
probably why.
My apologies.
No, it's not like that. But that's probably why I thought about it. My nephews have both have the same disability. So for me, it's kind of something that it just pops into your mind type of thing. But at this point, what it is there's no actual classroom. Like, there's probably 2 kids in the classroom because you need an aide per student, right? So you can't have all those people in one place based on the regulation.
Yeah.
So there's no actual classroom, or the classroom is totally reduced. So right now it's already reduced for the like kids that you would consider class normal.
Right.
Like, but imagine what it's going to be like for the kids that are autistic, because now you need somebody to shadow you, or the kids that are in a wheelchair, like you said. Like, you still need somebody that's going to be there with you. So that cuts your class in half again.
Facto. Well, shout out to
But on the brighter note, just to like bring it up a little bit,
Yes.
it is actually giving a lot of teachers that were like just like what's the substitute teachers,
supply teachers,
like teachers' aides, things like that. It's giving them opportunities to have actual classrooms. So
positions.
Yeah, they're actually getting actual positions. So it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just hard to accommodate space wise.
Yeah, but and you know, it sucks too. A lot of our schools are in bad repair. Like
the building?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
A lot of them need repair. You know what I'm saying? There's millions of dollars in repairs that need to be made to the schools.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, look at York Memorial and killing Eglinton. Remember, it got burned down in a fire.
That's the high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a
That's
high school?
$100.
Yeah.
That's $100. That's a century-year-old World War II memorial school. Like, that school was
crazy.
made to commemorate World War II and all the people that went to that school and fought in World War II. And then remember, there was a big dirty fire. So that's going to cut into, you know, that school had to go to another school to merge with George Harvey or what it was down the street. Now they don't, you know what I mean? So even with this on top of it is making it even more challenging, right?
Yeah.
And then the bus drivers, there's like, yo, we're not protected. Like, they're not we don't feel protected.
They're not, and I feel
You know,
I feel
not
really
TTC
bad
I'm
for
talking
them.
about like the school bus, yellow bus
But
drivers.
they're not.
You know,
I feel bad for
and
them
most
too.
of them are old people. They're retired people that are just trying to make extra money on the side. They have a driver's license and they're trying to make a little change to survive because the way shit's going right now, it's crazy.
Well, shout out to the teachers. We went super sidetrack off the actual police, but
we did.
Super adult and good conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's needed.
You know
it's
what?
needed.
It happened.
It still branches together.
Yeah, it kind of tied all in together because
Pipeline.
it all happened because of COVID, right?
This is true.
Or the vid, sorry.
We can say it now.
We can say it now.
Yeah, we can say it now.
Oh, we're allowed to?
I think
Yeah.
YouTube don't give a shit
wow.
anymore.
Okay.
We can say it now. I learned that on our last episode of 6 Views Uncut.
Okay.
Yeah. YouTube started loosening up some of the grip. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but
what's next?
The music.
Let's get to some music. I wanted to get to a more immature subject after, because I'm just staring at this picture of my youth here. But let's get to this top 6 here.